You've owned X for a year now.
Oh, yeah.
What was it ultimately that led you to make the decision to do it?
I mean, this is going to sound somewhat melodramatic, but I was worried about that it was having a corrosive effect on civilization. And I think part of it is that it's where it was located, which is downtown San Francisco. While I think San Francisco is a beautiful city, if you've walked around downtown San Francisco, right near the FK Twitter headquarters, it's a zombie apocalypse. Have you been in that area?
Not lately. No.
Yeah.
I've heard.
It's crazy.
I've heard it's crazy. I've heard you really can't believe it until you actually go there.
You can't believe it until you go there. So now you have to say, well, what philosophy led to that outcome? And that philosophy was being piped to Earth. It's effectively given an information weapon, information technology weapon to propagate what is essentially a mind virus to the rest of Earth. And the outcome of that mind virus is very clear if you walk around the streets of downtown San Francisco. It is the end of civilization.
And it's not just propagating the mind virus, but suppressing any opposing viewpoints.
Yes. Well, in order for the virus to propagate, it must suppress opposing viewpoints. So,
because it doesn't stand up to scrutiny.
Correct. You've felt the virus. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. People will try to cancel you so many times.
Yeah, it's fascinating.
Yeah.
I don't think you're melodramatic at all.
It's essentially the extinctionists. Like, it's in the limit, it is that they're propagating the extinction of humanity and civilization. Like, there was a guy on the front page of the New York Times who literally has the thing called the extinctionist movement, and he was quoted on the front page of the New York Times as saying, there are 8 billion people in the world, but it would be better if there were none.
Voluntary human extinction movement. That's hilarious. I'd like to party with that dude.
It's literally a self-description.
Do they cover him glowingly?
Was in charge of social media.
Yeah.
And still largely is at Google and Facebook, by the way.
Yeah.
If you take environmentalism to an extreme, you start to view humanity as a plague on the surface of the Earth. But this is actually false. The Earth could take probably 10 times the current civilization. The population could be, you could 10x the population without destroying the rainforest. So the environmental movement, and I'm an environmentalist, has gone too far. They've gone way too far. If you start thinking that humans are bad, then the natural conclusion is humans should die out. Now, I'm headed to an international sort of AI safety conference later tonight, leaving in about 3 hours, and I'm going to meet with the British Prime Minister, a number of other people. So you have to say, like, how could AI go wrong? Well, if AI gets programmed by the extinctionists, its utility function will be the extinction of humanity.